My name's Lee Dowling and I'm a driver for Eddie Stobarts, and I also work with the training team with Eddie Stobarts. When I look back at school, I wish I took a bit more interest in maths. It just helps you along a lot better in life. So when first starting work, the first thing I'd do is go up to operations. I'd get my vehicle keys, get my paperwork that I need. All right, brilliant. Cheers, Jackie. Thank you very much. Bye then. From there, I then have to check the vehicle over, just to make sure everything's legal. I'm okay to go onto the road. I've really got to think about maths when it comes to loading the trailer up. If they are putting heavy pallets on me, I've got to make sure they're evenly distributed throughout the trailer. Each pallet is 1,000 kilograms. Each axle that I've got on the truck, one is 6,000 kilograms I'm allowed on that. The next one's 7,100 kilograms. Then I've got 3 axles on the back of the truck. Each one of those is 8,000 kilograms. So I've really got to start thinking about how I can distribute this weight on the back of the trailer to ensure that I've not broken any of those axle weights. This particular truck, I can only put 44 tonnes on. The vehicle itself weighs around about 15 tonnes. At the moment, I've got 26 tonnes on me, so that takes me up to 41 tonnes. So I know I'm within the law. Left the army and started driving the Arctics for different companies. I've been working for Eddie Stobarts now for about a year, driving for them, and really enjoy it. We're using numbers all the time. One of the ways in which we use it is trying to calculate at what time roughly we're going to get to the customer's site. Let's say if it's 120 miles, I know that this truck can do 56 miles an hour. To make it a little bit easier is we kind of move that up to 60 miles an hour. So therefore, at 120 miles, it's going to actually take me about 2 hours to get to the customer's site. So if he does phone me up, I can kind of tell him at what time roughly I'm going to get there. One of the first things we have to do before we go out onto the road is load our digital tachograph card into the digital tachograph machine, and that then will calculate all our hours throughout the day of what we've been doing, and there's certain laws and regulations we have to adhere to. Throughout my day, I've got to calculate at what point in my journey I've got to have a break, so I stay within the law and keep legal all the time. So what I've got here is my digital printout for the day, and that's given me all the work, all the driving, all the pay that I've done during the day, and this is where the maths comes into it. I've now got to look at this, put it onto a spreadsheet back in the room, and just make sure that I've not actually broken any rules or regulations, and I'm okay for tomorrow's driving. It's an awful lot of adding, of subtractions, and the amounts that you're using, you do use maths an awful lot.